We're gonna take nice pictures, huh?
You know it, every night.
Every night, yeah.
Yep. I'll give you guys a card. We're here every night on YouTube.
Oh, thank
You
you.
can watch us live. You can't make it. Howdy.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you. We want to make sure we said hi.
No, I'm glad.
We're going to go back and watch the sunset.
No, we enjoy it tonight. I tell you, yesterday was a fun one with dolphins everywhere.
They were here
We saw 'em this
earlier
morning.
You
today.
saw them today? Awesome,
We
awesome.
were here in the morning and they were jumping out of
No, that's always fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we
So
won't
great.
bother
No,
you.
you're fine. You're fine.
Let
Great
you
to see you
go.
guys. Yep. Enjoy it. It's a lovely thing.
We're
Temperature's
going
great.
to sit by our car right there and watch
Perfecto.
it.
Perfecto. What was that?
Are you guys, are you boys?
Big sun tonight, huh?
You know it. Super
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, part's really funny. Like my dad always told me that. Who are you? Just like when I was done, so that I saw her. I said, I'm just anxious to get on with my life often. I just really feel good. And then I had that surgery, almost. So I just wanted to be smooth sailing. I finally. To me, that means, you know, when somebody tells you don't move, yeah, I know, you move.
It's so funny. What did you say? How many miles or how long to get over there? No, you can't sit on your laurels and think it's going to be okay.
A lot of them have in common is all
I love that shirt.
vegetables
Rock
You
and
got it,
roll.
man.
Rock and roll.
on.
I should move to Hawaii.
Yeah. All the way from Austin, Minnesota to
I know.
Hawaii.
Awesome, awesome.
Máme opravdu velice
said here, these rocks were probably half this much. You can see the ones that they've added out there. And they had a pump sitting out there where that boat is, pumping sand off the bottom, running it up there where you see them lights like on the back of it, dumping the sand out there, and they had bulldozers that would back out all the way out to the water to the back of the bulldozer was kind of underwater, shoving that sand up because one of the hurricanes we had just ate that corner right out, just ate it way up. Yeah, the beach was hardly there, and it would spring.
So it's state owned, so it's like and they
I could be wrong. Have you guys ever went over that side?
Tried one night.
Is that a special adapter for your phone?
Yeah, it's $5 on Amazon. Turn the phone on the side.
Cool.
Get widescreen. We're on YouTube every night.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
Where are you from?
Illinois.
Illinois, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. So you know cold weather too.
Yeah, haven't lived there for a long time, but
No, we're just snowbirds. In fact, we got to head back in about a month. So.
well, you're getting what you paid for now. This is perfect.
Oh,
this is
God,
super
yes.
perfect.
It's
Low
been-
humidity,
it's been
lovely.
good. Been a good winter months down here.
No, really excellent.
Nice and warm earlier in January.
And you all missed a bunch of snow up north. So, so when you go up north and you're thinking about Venice and the Jetty, we're here every night on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
My mother's channel is called Sunset Lady.
All right.
The rocks are unforgiving if you fall on them.
After this boat, I go back to her car over there, and then she does a little monologue, and we close the show out. But we're here every night, rain or shine. Hurricane season is a fun time to watch. I like it,
Yeah.
holding on to anything.
I seen that. I was just looking at that. I couldn't see the horse boat. Oh, does he?
So when you grew up, you saw all that. Have you thought about what life
It's like that big shed.
Well, hello, Sunset Lady. It was boat-stacular. That's not a word, is it?
No,
A lot of boats.
I think you just made one up.
A lot of boats tonight and a lot of fun. Hey, we got Gil in the chat.
Hi,
Hi, Gil.
We've got Bob Falk watching us from Germany.
Oh, hi,
He's a guy
Bob.
from New Jersey. He's the guy from watches my show. Bob, is this your first time watching our show? I think it might be. Welcome.
Welcome, yeah.
To the Sunset Lady show on YouTube.
Come with us every night. Every night is different.
No, Bob heard. Yeah,
I just saw a dolphin right straight
cool.
over that rock.
Well, we're gonna just change that shot over.
Yeah.
No, Bob heard there was a boat coming by playing music from Journey. And no, they went by quick, so I'm not really worried about a strike.
That's right.
Who else we have in here? I know I saw a few other people. Hello, lurkers. I always want to say hi to the lurkers.
Yeah.
We have Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
We have Don Hume.
Hi, Don.
And I think I got everybody's name. If not, hi.
Yeah, right.
Say hi now. Now's a good time to say.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, Bob says he has watched the show, but it's been a while since he's watched it.
Oh, okay.
There's our dolphin right now. I moved the camera to the right, and it's right in the middle of the shot there.
We were off for a while, so you didn't miss anything there.
What is on your mind?
What's on my mind is today is National Pound Cake Day. That's good. Oh, I like pound cake with that 3 types of ice cream: strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
I tell you, the pound cake is a lot better than the Euro cake and the dollar cake.
And I toast the pound cake and then put that ice cream on it. That makes a good dessert.
That's the way you do it.
Yep. Now this is for your father, and I don't know if you like it or not. National Tartar Sauce Day.
I don't like tartar sauce.
I don't either, but your father does, so that's all right.
I like all the ingredients. I like ketchup with my fish.
Yeah.
And lemon.
Okay. Now this is always on the first Friday in March. So it doesn't necessarily fall on this day, on the 4th day, but it's the first Friday, whatever that day is. Okay, now we're going into birthdays, and in 1913, it's John Garfield. His name is Jacob Julius Garfunkel. Oh, no wonder.
I was going to say, at first I was any relation to the cartoon, but
I think it wasn't Funkel, it's Garfinkel. I'm sorry. Either way. I know why he changed his name. Anyway, he's American.
He's not a fink. He's a funk.
Yeah, and he did the Postman Rings twice, that movie, and unfortunately, he had a heart attack at 39 years old, and they said that he had the largest funeral since Rudolph Valentino, which I imagine was a large one in the old days. In New York City, over 10,000 people came to his funeral. That sounds like a few people, that's for sure.
It's more than a handful.
Probably went around the block.
A couple of blocks.
A couple of blocks.
Although city blocks in New York City are rather large, but at least a couple of city blocks, New York City style.
Exactly. 1963 said American heavy metal bassist, Metallica.
Oh, okay.
Nothing else matters. He's 59 years old today. And in
He's the new bass player. The first bass player died.
Oh, well, somewhere.
He's the new guy.
Fit in there, yeah. 1958, Patricia Heaton, American TV actress, played Deborah Barone on the series Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody laves him or loves him?
Loves.
Okay. You can lave him if you want.
No, everybody loves Raymond, but I used to work for Nielsen Media Research and doing the diaries. A lot of people watch Everybody Loves Raymond.
Because everybody loves it. Of course they watch it.
No, when I looked at it, I used to say, not everybody.
Okay, okay.
Unfortunately, I put my 2 cents in every time I read the diary. Okay, now here's on this day, 1789, the first U.S. Congress meets and declares Constitution in effect with 9 senators and 13 representatives. Well, that was a very small Congress, wasn't it? Not that many people. That was in the early days.
It was barely a congregation.
But definitely. Yeah, it's grown since then. Now they've grown, too. In 1797, John Adams was inaugurated as the 2nd president of the United States, with Thomas Jefferson as the 2nd vice president. And in 1801, Thomas Jefferson became the 3rd president, and the first to be inaugurated in Washington, D.C. And in 1809, James Madison was the 4th president of the United States, and he became the first U.S. president inaugurated in American-made clothes. Can you believe it?
I can. I suppose that before
until
that would have been
then,
English, yeah?
They were all British clothing.
Or French clothing,
or French. Yeah.
Spanish clothing.
Okay, in 1817, James Monroe was inaugurated as the 5th president. 1825, John Quincy Adams inaugurated as the 6th president of the United States. He's the son of John and Abigail Adams. And I think that was the start of nepotism, I think, wasn't it? Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah,
The show is PG-13.
exactly.
I don't even want to translate the word.
PG-13.
Like on my show, we don't do politics and we don't do nepotism.
No, that's not
So
politics. I'm just stating a fact.
I'm joking.
Okay, in 1829, Andrew Jackson is inaugurated as the 7th. In 1837, Martin Van Buren, the 8th. Now, in 1841, the longest U.S. presidential inauguration speech, 8,443 words, by William Henry Harrison. And he was a Whig Party candidate, and he was the oldest at 68 to take office until Ronald Reagan came along. However, he died only 32 days after taking office, making his tenure the shortest, and was succeeded by John Tyler, who was the 10th president. He was the vice president that took over. In 1845, James K. Polk was the 11th. 1849, see, they all happened on this day. The 12th president was Zachary Taylor. 1861, Abraham Lincoln.
I was going to say, it sounds like president. You're going through a list of all the presidents.
Exactly.
This is
I'm going
President's
through all
Day.
This list, yeah.
I want to know what happened. Did they make a new flavor of ice cream on today? That's what I want to know.
This is the second inauguration of Lincoln. And they also said there was a photo taken that showed John Wilkes Booth was attending this ceremony on this day. And 2 years later, he was succeeded by Andrew Johnson after he was shot. Then 1869, Ulysses S. Grant inaugurated as 18th. And in 1881, James A. Garfield, the 20th president, at 49 years of age, was assassinated. He was shot, but he didn't die right away. But it said they had dirty tools and dirty hands, and he got infected with a bullet.
Oh no!
Yes.
Now I know why you had three. When I looked over, you have 3 papers to read here. You're making a list of every single president.
Well,
this is good for anybody who's studying U.S. presidents in USA.
Exactly.
You're watching the right channel.
You know more history than you want to know.
We're all inaugurated on this week.
And in 1885, Grover Cleveland was the 22nd, and the 24th president. Benjamin Harrison got in there in the 23rd. 1897, William McKinley inaugurated as the 25th president. I think he was assassinated also. It was a terrible job. Just like kings in Europe and everything, they always had a problem surviving. In 1901, Theodore Roosevelt was...
Well, I know the Queen of England. She's still kicking, isn't she?
Oh, fortunately, yeah. 26
well, okay, there you go.
president.
So not every single monarch has problems. She's doing...
She's a rarity.
She's doing amazing. Yeah, she's still kicking.
1909, William Howard Taft was the 27th. 1913, Woodrow Wilson, 28th. And 1921, Warren G. Harding was the 29th.
Who was the 30th?
And on 1929, Herbert Hoover. In 1933, Franklin D. Roosevelt came in, and that was the last on this day. Then somebody must have changed the date that they did it then. And there's only one more thing. In 1989, the Louvre Pyramid, designed by I.M. Pei, was inaugurated in Paris.
That was in a cool movie I saw. I can't remember the name of the movie. Hello, Mary Beth. She's joining us right now for a heavenly look at this finalizing for a sunset.
Oh,
this is
good.
gorgeous shot that we have here.
Good. All right, that is there's a dolphin out there somewhere, whether he's underwater or over the water. He's
correct.
out there.
There's probably a lot of them out there.
Yeah, right.
Yesterday's show was, if you didn't see yesterday's show was like, I mean, it was 3 of them. I believe I counted 3 in the post-production.
Yeah,
and they were hanging around there for a while. That was really, in a flock of birds migrating, that was really, really interesting.
Yeah, I saw Sue and Jim, and they said they saw dolphins jumping out of the water earlier, so...
No, they came up and they said hi to me, and there were dolphins. She said early in the morning.
Oh, okay. So,
But as you said, there was one out there, that's why I moved the shot there. We got a little shot of him when you were in your monologue there.
Oh.
I can't remember what president you were talking about.
my monotonous log. Okay.
No, that was something unique. We never did a show last year around this time, so now
No.
I'm emotionally prepared. Today's the day where you go through a list of every single president in the
Well, not-
1700s until
Not every one, but a lot of them
that was a lot of them. Yeah.
on this day.
That was, you mentioned,
Yeah.
I think you mentioned 25 presidents.
Yeah, probably. And
Luckily, you don't do that for other countries. We've been just talking about presidents.
also, you had a lot of boats again tonight, didn't you?
No, it was a fun show. Yeah, really fun show.
Well, I'm saying also we didn't have the high season last year for
No, correct.
We
We were not
started
doing
in
it.
April.
No.
And that was almost over.
April 1st, April Fool's Day. That was
Yeah,
our joke.
that
We're
was-
here.
We're coming back again for another one, I hope. God willing.
No, I had walking out there. You know that gang of bicycles that we saw. We did
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
picture shot for today's show,
Yeah.
and you know, I ended up giving away like 10 cars. They all
Oh,
took,
wonderful.
They all took the cars, and so it was really for people who are very curious.
I can give you some back.
Yeah. And I met some. No, I have enough in the room.
Oh, okay.
And I met a lovely couple from up north, and they said they're only here. They're snowbirds, so they're hanging around
Oh,
for
yeah.
3 months.
We like the snow.
And I used your line. You could take the sunset with you.
Yeah,
When you
right.
go back up north.
Exactly.
And no, it was really everybody was in a good mood on the Jetty tonight. And it was an excellent
Why
show.
not? Why
Excellent
not,
show.
Right? This beats the nightly news.
This
I
still is
tell you.
heavenly. Look at this beautiful
Yeah.
shot we got here.
Yeah. Okay, now it's time for our theme song, Running Around This Town, that you wrote many moons ago. Speaking of that, is the moon up yet? No, I don't see it. Okay, I'll say good night, Blackie.
Essentially, awesome show. This goes off for 10 seconds.
Okay.
And you got 5 seconds to say something.
Well, I'll say good night, Blackie.
Okay, take 2. Bye.
Every time they called you on the phone because you're not just feeling grown up, but you get even older. The sunlight shines, a shine that makes you wake up in the morning. You do push-ups before your coffee's even over. I guess that I rely on you always as you rely on me. I'm running around this town, baby. You should check out the feeling, hear the sounds, just running around this town, running around this town. Every time they called you on the phone up because you're not just feeling grown up, but you're getting even older. The sunlight shines, a shine that made you wake up in the morning. You do push-ups before your coffee's even over.